You're from Switzerland, I read.
Oh, okay. I'm from the United States.
Oh,
You're
I'm sorry. I thought I read you're from Switzerland in the message in the WhatsApp, but maybe I'm wrong.
no, no. I've been practicing Sahaja Yoga here in the United States for a long, long time.
Good, good. I've been working in the United States many years ago in the 80s.
Oh, okay. And where are you now?
I'm in Italy,
Oh, in Italy. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to go
my,
there.
my own country. But I've been in India for a conference in February. It was wonderful.
Okay, okay. Yes, we're just waiting until a few more people join, and then we'll have our session, which is going to have a foot soak and some candle treatment. So we need 2 extra candles for today's session if you have them. If not, don't worry.
I
Um,
don't think so. I'm in my summer house, so it's very little furnished.
all right, no worries. It's all a learning experience, and that will be very
Thank you so
short.
much.
That.
Thank you.
And we have Ashrit. Good morning. We're just waiting to get started. Today, it's been a very hot summer weekend here in the United States. How is it where you are? Anybody? Warm? And we've also had a little bit of rain and yes, and lightning and thunder. Yes. Okay.
Here in Recco is beautiful in Liguria, sunny and calm sea and fresh enough to swim, as I did this morning. It is afternoon here now.
Okay. So in this session, we're going to be focusing on the heart chakra and the left side channel. And the reason that this is important is because they're connected, right? Our heart and our mind are connected, and we'll talk about that. Just seeing if there's a few more people joining today. I've taught this before. Has anyone been in my sessions before? No? Okay. I usually teach once a month. I've been in Sahaja Yoga since 1985. I have met Sri Mataji, and so my history is with a long time practicing, but because I'm in a small town in a rural area, I love a meeting with you all because I don't get to talk to many people. We're going to start our meditation in 10 minutes. So one of the things that I can tell you about from my past is that when Sri Mataji would come to the United States, she toured all over. She toured San Diego, and she went to Texas, and she went to Ohio, and she went to New York and Florida. She just went all over. One of her trips was to Washington, D.C., where she expressed appreciation for the American dream of democracy that was founded by the founding fathers, and for that reason, we people who practice Sahaja Yoga in the United States feel that support for our, but we know that it needs to be real, good democracy, well balanced and just system. So we're trying to work that out through our prayers. And then also she would, of course, give realization when she would tour around. And this is the kind of a situation she would arrange in a big theater hall, and we would all go, and we who had been practicing would sit in the audience as well to help. So our role was to help. So I've shared with you that although there are a lot of people who have been given realization over the years, when Mother toured the whole world, but also recently, since she passed. Still, there are relatively few compared with the population of the earth, right? So you are special and you are specially chosen. And for that reason, you can feel more connected to your spirit than the average person. And you have more responsibility to develop yourself. But you have especially some special protections and love from the divine. So we'll talk about that today. For the years that she was touring here, she worked with us a lot on our understanding of the chakras, but also of the whole vision for trying to develop a category of people who had self-realization and what that meant. And so she would give realization in this hall in person. And then sometimes after the program, there would be long lines of people to come and greet her and see her and talk to her. And she also would meet with us in our houses and have dinner with us or invite us for a concert. And so that was those are some of my memories. And if you have questions about that, you can always ask me. But apparently the first place she ever went was a place in Ohio, Tiffin. And she went there to meet a small group of people. And for that reason, I always think of Ohio as having some spiritual significance. Other than that, she went next to Los Angeles and tried to meet with the Jungian Society early in her travels to America being part of the Vishuddhi chakra. So hopefully you've known about the whole chakra system. Have any of you already had an introduction to the heart chakra? Let's see if anyone says anything. No? Okay. Well, even if you have, okay, oh yes, thank you, Ashray. Thank you.
Yeah, we are hearing yours. Just waiting and being patient here. Don't worry.
Yeah. So the heart chakra is an important thing because that's where the spirit is. And the thing that we're going to try and connect is placing the spirit in the heart and trying to move forward with our relationship with the divine. To feel security and trust, to feel that absolute state of no kind of doubts in your mind of what you're doing and what you're here on earth to do, and your feeling of connectedness with the divine. And if you're not there yet, it's okay. It happens over time. But then once you have that full connection and that full confidence, everything in your mind becomes more harmonious and pure. You don't have all these conflicting thoughts and fears and worries. And that's what we're going to try to arrange today through our meditation. If you have time to get your foot soak bucket ready, we're going to start that in just a second. I have, as I said before, my name is Lisa McCoy. I pretty much facilitate this every month. Rahul is always so lovely. He helps me prepare and get ready for these sessions. So we work together as a team. You can ask either one of us questions at the end of the session, and we're here to deepen you and try to help you feel more about your subtle system. Okay, so Rahul, whenever you're ready, we'll start with our maybe 1 more minute or 2 more minutes before we foot soak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let everyone get their foot soak ready.
All right. Let's get everybody to their foot soak situation. And those of you who are waiting, thank you for waiting patiently. Let's just put our attention at the top of our heads. We'll raise our Kundalini in a minute when the session starts. Try to feel your own vibrations. Feel something in your hands. Feel something in your body. Both are accurate. Vibrations they come to people differently. Some people feel them more on their hands. Some people feel them more in their body, or they feel them as waves. Some people, they just have a feeling of, they can't feel vibrations so well, but they have a feeling of, a strong feeling of something that they know that they have to do, or whether they think something is good or not good from their heart. It's an intuition. So we're just waiting. Sometimes we have a little tension in our heads. You can try and relax your shoulders and your head before we foot soak. A lot of tension in our necks. Okay. So now let's try to get ready. Let's start our foot soak session. We're going to Rahul will put on the next slide there. We're going to raise our Kundalini up. Together. If you've never done this before, watch me. Should have done it before if you're here. Just pulling the power up over our heads. Three times on the last one. Now we're going to put on our bandhan. I can feel so much vibrations from you all. That's so good. Now we're going to relax a little, put our hands out, feel our vibrations, the baseline. So Rahul, we can advance a slide there. I think there's a photograph. Yeah. Okay. So I want you to give a bandhan like this to your foot soak bucket and put your feet in. Your salt, remember, don't forget your salt. Okay. So now that we have raised our Kundalini, we're going to work on aligning our heart and our mind through our prayers and our devotion. And by clearing the heart so that the vibrations flow up to our mind. So first we're going to remember, our left hand out on our lap and our right hand point to the floor to clear our left channel. The left channel being our past, left channel being our memory, left channel sometimes having a little bit of heaviness that makes us less active. less confident. So our prayer is, Mother Kundalini, please clear our left channel. Help me forget anything that has hurt me in the past. Forgive and forget. Mother Kundalini, I want to be strong, and you are the one who gives us strength. So please clear out my left channel so I can be balanced and creative. So then all the energy will be flowing. Any heat in our left side will be flowing out of our right hand toward the Mother Earth, which will capture that. So then in our hearts, we always thank the Mother Earth for capturing all of that heat from our bodies, from our pasts. So then now we're going to work on our right side. So you lift the hand up and put your right hand, palm up, on your thigh, on your right thigh. And this is the stovepipe that takes the heat. The left hand becomes a way for the heat of your mind and all of your frustration and all of your action, all of this extra energy that makes us feel crabby, out through the left hand, up into the sky, into the air element. So that imagine the vibrations coming in to your right hand, clearing out your right side, and flushing out your left hand to the sky. Special attention on your heart. Sometimes we overwork our right side and our heart gets tired. Shake off your hands now, so all the heat will flow to the Mother Earth. And now we are going to put our hands back on our lap. And 1 minute, we're putting our attention up at the top of our head to feel our vibrations in our hands. So let's go to the chakras that are, the heart is here, but the chakras below need to be clear in order for the Kundalini to reach the heart. So let's make sure that they are clear. I'm feeling not just left side, but also some right side. So I'd like you to put your hand on the center of your Swadhisthana chakra, just below your stomach. Mother, please clear the Swadhisthana chakra. Please come in and give me pure knowledge. Please take away my thoughts. Please balance me. Thank you, Mother. Shake out your hands. Now we're going to work on our stomach chakra, the nabi. Put your hand right on your, very firmly on the center of your stomach. Mother, please make me satisfied. Please give me Dharma, which is help me live correctly so I don't make any mistakes. Please make me my own guru. Please sustain me so I can focus on my spirituality. I'm going to shake out our hands. Again, shake them. And now pull your Kundalini up. If you notice, when she's giving realization, she always touches on the void. The void is that place around the Nabi chakra. So I just put my hand on the left side there in the void. Mother, please make me my own master. Thank you so much for my realization. You're the one who can make me into a very powerful Sahaja Yogi. Please help me get there. Shake out your hands. Now we finally arrive at the heart chakra. We just want to put the divine in our hearts, put the love of the spirit in our hearts. It's all, I don't think the divine wants anything else except our heart. That's all it's required. Yeah. Very good. Very peaceful. I almost don't want to talk anymore. So what I would like you to do is now quietly, silently work on your Vishuddhi and Agya chakras, however you need to, whatever you're feeling. Just put your hand on them. Put the love of the divine in your mind. Imagine your mind like a diamond, pure, just, without any kind of problem or thought. Okay, attention at the Sahasrara there. A little pressure on the Sahasrara. Tip your head forward. Thank you, Mother, for realization. Thank you for connection. Thank you for brothers and sisters. Okay, now take your hand up. Pull your kundalini up. Both hands. Good. Tie up. Okay. Jar of water or whatever for washing your feet. Rinse off. Use your towel to dry off. And now I'm going to turn off my camera for a sec and go throw my water in the toilet. That's where it needs to go. Thanks. Thank you, Rahul. I think we're ready. Okay. So now we're going to watch Shimaji's talk about how to open the heart.
Actually, the people who ascend, there are certain qualities that show on them. The first thing is your collectivity. How collective you are. With how many people you can carry on. At how many things you can laugh. That is one of the biggest qualities. The second quality is that how much you accept another's domination, who cuts down your collectivity. You must have your personality. separate from everyone. If you allow others to cut your personality, say for example, there's a boss and you are the employee, and the boss is not realized soul and you are a realized soul. Or maybe both are realized souls. Take it like that. And one of them is ascending. Then he becomes humbler, he becomes better, there are congenial relationships. But to a point. He will never compromise with his boss when it comes to his ascent, to his collectivity, to his giving, to his doing things for others. On that point, he'll never have any domination, because how much you feel responsible about yourself is the second one. How much you are responsible to be there, to be a cell in the heart. Any cell that fails the heart. Every cell in the heart has to be extremely sensitive and extremely obedient to the self, to the spirit. It has to activate, work harder when there is need, there is emergency. And it enjoys the most. And no impurity should be allowed. The third point now. As I told you, first is collectivity, secondly your responsibility. And third point is purity. Purity of your own heart, first of all. Of your own heart, about sincerity, cunningness. As I am saying this, you will be realizing that all Englishmen believe in the contrary. Nowadays, not olden times, but nowadays. Clean heart, transparent, open heart. Trust others. Talk to everyone with an open heart. Trust others. Why do you doubt? If you do not doubt yourself, you will not doubt others. What are they going to take away from you? What have you got? Nobody can take away your nose, eyes, nothing. It's all quite intact. It's all nicely glued down. So nothing is going to disappear. What are they going to hurt to a person who is a realized soul? If your heart is clean, you can see the other person clearly through and through. Innocence is such a powerful thing that even a glance is sufficient to kill a Satan. Purity of heart. Actually, when the heart becomes impure, the impurity flows down to other places. It is not the other way round. It is from the heart. Many people believe that it's the body that becomes impure. I think it is the heart which becomes really impure, and then it starts trickling down to the body, and then it is residual there, it settles down there. So have a clean, open heart like a child's heart. Open heart. What is there to be afraid of anyone? What is there not to trust anyone? What is there to be angry with anyone? Talk to everyone, shake hands with everyone, be nice to everyone. On the way you find somebody's difficulty, Give him a hand. If somebody cannot sit properly or has a problem, you try to remove the problem. If the person cannot stand, give the place. Try to give from your clean heart. If your heart is not clean, it can never give. Now, how do you clean the heart? It's the subject which Felicity wanted me to discuss, is how to clean the heart. There's no broom available for that in the supermarket. There are no fairy liquids or anything to wash it down. But there is a way. Allow your heart to be drenched in your mother's love. Just allow. See how much she loves you. I trust you. People laugh at me sometimes. Some of these saints who are supposed to be very great people, they can't understand how I trust you. They say that, oh, these are all lost traces. These are horrible people. How do you trust them? They are not sannyasis, they are not sadhus, they are nothing. They are ordinary people. For them, your value is nothing. If you go to them, they will make you stand on your head for 3 months. For 3 years, they may hang you on a well. I don't know what they will do to test you. But I trusted you the day I saw you. The day you came to me, I trusted you. And I've worked on you from the very first day, knowing what you are, but I trust your spirit, that it would shine. In the same way, trust. We laugh at others. I've seen Saj Yogis laugh at others, make fun of them when they come to. Trust them. When you will trust them, you will respect them also. So you have to believe in yourself and enjoy the way gently you are sweeping into the current of your mother's love. Just enjoy that. Like a flower that falls into the current and flows and enjoys all the beauties of that current. In the same way, you should enjoy. When that enjoyment comes into you, you will start trusting. And trust your mother. I try many things to correct you, but trust in one thing, that whatever I try for you or do anything I may do for you, it is just to clean you. That's my job. Sometimes you might feel I'm publicly saying things for you. Maybe your images are being ruined by that, or whatever you may think. That's not the way. Is for your hita, is for the well-being of your spirit.
So before we get to this slide, I just want to kind of go over a few things that Srimadji was saying. So there were some teachers in India called sannyasis, and they were the spiritual people who would go off in the woods and sometimes train people, and they would be very, very strict. Anybody would come to them, then they would test them. they would make them stand, in a certain yogic pose or say devotional prayers for a lot of years in order to try and get their realization. But Srimaji knows who you are when you come to her. You are a special category of seeker. That's how you found her. And for that reason, she trusts you. And she doesn't need to, she says in this particular relationship, she doesn't need to put you through all those specific trials and tests. There are, you are finding that there are tests of your decision making, tests of what you will do in a given day, how much you remember to be devotional. Those kind of tests happen a lot for us in this particular practice, but it's not the kind of test where you have to fast for 20 days or something like that. So all of those kind of things in the past, which sort of like, you're not spiritual unless you wear these certain clothes, do these certain practices, have these certain symbols around you. That's not the kind of, well, I think of it as ostentation in a sense, because we've been through all of those lifetimes. And now we're in this normal human format where we have to actually go to work and we have to live our normal lives, and we're not going to go live in the jungle and meditate. We have a different kind of spiritual presence. Okay. So don't get caught up in all of that, that you're not good enough because you don't do X, Y, Z. You're good enough. You were chosen. You're here. And now you just have to deepen in your meditation. Okay. So let's go on to the heart chakra. Okay. So you've seen the chakra chart, obviously, I hope by now. If you're in the side room, you've probably been to a couple of introductory sessions where you've learned these chakras. And you remember there's a left and a right channel, right? So today I'm focusing on the connection between the heart chakra there in the center of your heart. And on the left channel is the spirit. And how the blue channel travels up to the back agya here on this side. It's shown as this side of the head, but it wraps around to the back. And that's where the back agya is. So if we clear the left channel with our candle treatment that we're going to do, it will clear that whole relationship and it will remove everything that's burdening the heart on the left side. But when we first sat down to meditate together today, I was also feeling some heat on the right side. So even though my talk today is about how to clear the left side with the candles, you as a group, we need to also work on our liver, with that ice treatment or something, and cooling down the right side, because it is also going to prevent your heart from opening up if your head is full from the right side thinking and imagining. But my point today that I wanted to make most succinctly is that if you let your heart guide some of your mental frameworks, your mental situations, you will be less grumpy, you will be less critical of people, you will be less inclined to think too much. So try to set up your life where you know what you have to do. Think about it less. You need to exercise. Don't think about it. Just go exercise. You need to be kind to everybody at work. Don't analyze, well, today I'm not going to be because he was like that. No, don't do that. Just always be kind to people at work. And set it up so that you are always correct in terms of your heart and your compassion. Because as Srimaji said, you trust other people, you're protected. Now, they can try anything, but if you were never improper with them, you will always be on a better footing, whatever happens. So I'm just going to give you that tip today, that let your heart be peaceful and full of love, and then your mind will do better things. Your mind will be in a better framework and more positive, bringing the vibration. Okay. Let's go on to the next slide, please. Okay. So, I want to play this video for you. You don't have to do this exercise, but if you want to, you would get your couple of candles, like I have mine here. I'm not going to sit on the floor. I've got to talk into the camera here. But if you want to move to the floor and you have your light there in front of your picture of Sri Mataji or on your altar, and then you have one behind you and one in front of you that you can move, and you see where that candle is on the left side. So this video will teach you this, but just if you don't have this equipment, you're not ready to do this today, you just learn for 3 minutes. Okay, go ahead, Rahul. Thank you. I try to teach another skill every time. This is a way to clear your left side.
It is something that we use quite often in Sadhu Yoga, especially in the dark period of the year, or in the early morning, or any time that we feel tired or worn out. When we use the candle treatment, it's important to remember that when we use the element fire, it is only for the left side. So if we want to work on our right side, we have other treatments, but the fire is for the left side, or the Ida Nadi. We need 2 small plates and 2 pieces of candle. And to fix these pieces of candle to the plate, we just take some melted stearine and then put a little bit of candle there, so it's fixed to the plate. We put 1 candle behind us on the left side, near to the hip, and the other candle we put in front of us on the left side so that we can reach it with our hand. We can be quite close to the flame, but not so close that we burn ourselves. We can now sit with the right hand towards Mother Earth and the left hand near the candle. And then just sitting in this position, we are clearing the left side. We can also use the candle to work directly on our chakras on the left side. We move the candle in front of the chakra in circles, clockwise. And in this way, we're clearing this chakra. In this way, we can work on all the chakras on the left side. On the left Svadhisthana, left Nabi, left heart, left Vishuddhi, and on the Agya, we can just keep the candle still and just look through the flame on Sri Mataji's bindi. We can also work with the candle on the superego, back and forth like this. And we can work on the back Agya. Finally, we can move the candle along the left channel, all the way down, up to the Agya and crossing to the right side to the superego and back. You don't have to do all these different movements when you're using the candle.
Okay, so I'm really happy that you tried that. And again, it's just for the left side. And some people have trouble even knowing what is left and what is right. It's kind of interesting. So make sure you're really handling it right. Your right hand's holding it, and then she was moving it. You're moving it toward the left in a circle. Yeah. So that's called the candle treatment, the 3-candle treatment. And one candle is sitting on your altar. So there's 3 candles. And actually you could also, if someone's working on you, then they would be the one moving the candle around behind you. All right, so now we're going to have our meditation. And in our meditation, we're just going to go silent for 5 minutes. And so just relax and listen to music, or you can turn it off if music bothers you. We're going to just meditate for a few minutes silently. And let's slowly come back. Now we will raise our Kundalini. We're going to put ourselves in Bandhan. Now let's try to feel the vibrations. Try to feel the silence of the divine. Very good. Very good. I think we're progressing along just fine. I hope you felt really nice today. And what we're going to do now is we're going to excuse everybody who doesn't want to stay anymore. Thank you for coming today. And then Rahul and I will hang on in case you have questions or something at the end of the session. So have a wonderful afternoon. Lots of love. Take care. Bye. Blessings to everyone. Welcome. Thanks for all your pretty messages. So wonderful being with this group. Special. Okay, friends. Does anyone want to talk and chat a little bit here? Here to answer any questions, anything? Hi, Diego. You want to talk? Go ahead. Can you talk? Unmute. Oops, you're just saying goodbye. I don't know. Does anyone have a question for Rahul or I today? Don't be shy. Come on. Okay. Chris, Mira, Baljit, Ashish, Sudha, Diego, anything? All right, then. Okay. Oh, go ahead. Rahul, do you want to say anything to everybody?
No, just wanted to thanks you. It was really very good session. I
Thank you.
enjoyed every bit of it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Diego. Anything you
Hi.
want to? Hi. What's up?
It was impressive in the beginning. You said something I believe that we are few. In the gospel is written, "You are the salt of the earth," and is written, "Without salt, the earth will be not soured." But my belief is that with too much salt, the earth will be uneatable. So it is necessary that we are the few, and we are blessed, as you said. And I agree. I thanks, and I thank you to increase our blessure.
We're the salt of the earth for the healing property in it, and for the balancing property for the flavor, and for
Right.
the
Not too few, not too much. The right
not
amount.
too few. Right, but we do want to make sure that everybody who wanted it can have it. Have you seen
Absolutely.
that? Have you seen that series called The Chosen? It's about Jesus's life.
I didn't.
Okay, well, if you get a chance to watch that, it's on Amazon. It's bringing back memories of Srimataji because we were like that. We went traveling around with her, giving people realization, and the way that he was doing a lot of miracles. Christ was doing a lot of miracles.
Right.
Shumanji did do miracles, but there were so many people coming to her programs. She would work on them after the program, sometimes for hours. But she would also have us work on them. And finally, she said, now, after 20 years, actually, people should be clearing themselves. And they can clear themselves
And,
of some of these
and-
afflictions instead of having to bring them to her. Because then
And
all of
Christ-
the time, yeah.
And Christ miracles worked only for people. If not, they didn't.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that, Diego.
Christ miracles worked only for faithful people. If not, they didn't work.
Yeah, and it's true too for Sahaja Yoga. It's true that your mind has to be open to it. And that is something because humans have free will. And
Yeah, well, Mahatma Gandhi was told, you behave like a Christian, why you don't convert? And he answered, if our religion are the same, I stay in the religion of my parents. All religions are the same.
yeah, they are.
If you believe.
Yeah, we believe they're all connected at the roots. So
Yeah.
we don't really consider ourselves one thing or another, but in this.
And I'm in a group of Christian meditation, which is very much close to what you do.
Well, hopefully, we'll see you for the sessions in Cabela this summer in Italy. I'm going to be there for Sri Krishna Puja. And
Nice.
there's a whole summer of events in Cabela if you haven't discovered that yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Could you send me a link either in my email or my WhatsApp? I write here in the chat.
All right. I'm looking for your chat here. Scrolling.
And just writing.
Yes. Liberati, what an interesting name. Liberati.
Is the name of the Greek slave that we are teaching to the Romans, and that they were given freedom. Liberati is freed.
Aha.
And Diego, you know better than I do. In Phoenix, we are close to San Diego. San Diego is Santiago in the English pronunciation. Santiago is the far west in Europe and the far south in the Franciscan's mission in California. So it's Giacomo, James,
From
the
San Diego,
chief of the apostles, the older brother